Hey, how's it going? This is the Fantasy Football Avengers. This is my lineup. We got my boy GQ, we got my boy GI16, and we got my boy Boulevard. We're about to help you get your fantasy football stats up. We're gonna help you guys win some leagues this year. And if you guys win any money based off of us, y'all should cut us off with some of that. I'm just saying. You don't have to, but I'm just.
I'm taking all that shit.
All right, so here we go. Let's cut the intro. Let's get to the show.
You're now about to witness the strength of fantasy football knowledge.
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Avengers Podcast, starring Kyle Shanahans, Boulevard, GQ, and GI16. And now, here's the boys.
It's the first episode. What's going on?
What's good, everybody?
So in this episode, we're going to talk our draft strategies. Everybody's going to go through their strategy, and then we're actually going to have a draft for you guys. In our Fantasy Football Avengers League, we're going to have a draft. You're going to watch us draft, and you're going to watch us go through the draft. So, you know, you're going to see several strategies at play here. So something that you may want to take away from in your drafts, because, you know, I'm pretty sure we're all going to be drafting through Labor Day. And then after the draft, we're going to recap, and then we're going to let you guys know what's next. So before we get anything started, Boulevard, you got the league up?
I do believe I do. And all set to go in. It says we got 27 minutes, 20 seconds.
So let's go in and see what everybody's pick is. I kind of have a idea where my pick is.
How do I does that?
It should be something on there that says you should be able to get into the league.
Shit.
Mr. McGiblets at your service.
There we go. Overview league.
GQ, just Boulevard and Q. Y'all need to go watch the league, the TV show, so you can understand.
Oh, I used to watch
that. That's my name in every league. In one league, I'm the Fear Boners. I have a crazy name.
There it is. Into war.
When live or present. All right. Ooh. I can't wait.
Am I 12th in this league? Nope, I'm 5th.
No.
I hate drafting in the middle.
Okay. The international cons are number 2.
Yeah.
Lucky. W's football team is 11th, and me, myself, 3 times dope is 9.
I
like my chances, I think. And you were 5th. Yes, my bad.
That's the worst place to get my league.
I'm expecting who's going number 1? Who's number 1?
I'm in Rod Dog.
I'm on Rod Dog. That's probably Jason. I'm expecting Jason to my boy Jason. I'm expecting him to probably take a quarterback first. So if he takes a quarterback first, that is going to drop CMC to me. It's going to drop CMC to me, and I will gladly take CMC.
Just because you said that, I'm in Raw Dog. Take a tight end.
See, he's not a stupid player.
I don't think anybody in our league is. I call y'all vultures. Strip. I call y'all vultures. This whole thing.
I kicked
anytime somebody pops up.
I kicked all the stupid players out. So yeah.
I only vulture James because he thinks he can out vulture me. So like
every league I'm in, I got at least 1 or 2 people that are going to watch my draft and vulture me. So GI16 is now in this league, and then I got a homeboy named Mark. He's in this league, and Kennard, he's in this league as well. These are guys I've been playing. These are guys I've been playing with for years. I mean, since I've started. What did he do to you yesterday?
Jesus Christ! Between him and them damn auto drafts yesterday in our dynasty just pissed me off. Oh God.
I hate auto drafts. I feel like it's too much of a reward for missing it.
It is.
Like, you shouldn't be given a player for it because somebody's sitting there waiting for that damn player.
Actually, in the OG Dynasty League that drafted first, the guy who had number 2, he missed the draft, but he needed a quarterback. He needed a quarterback, and the auto draft gave him Marvin Harrison.
Nice. I mean, not nice. I could have used Marvin Harrison, but
he needed a quarterback because he doesn't. His 2 quarterbacks that he has are Kirk Cousins and Desmond Ridder.
Ooh.
Right. So he needed a quarterback. He could have took Jaden Daniels had he been present for that draft.
What about the league we just did? Our dynasty league. One guy has Lamar Jackson is his only quarterback in the entire league.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, go look at it. But
That's
then,
wild.
but Kyle Shanahan's over here has 15 quarterbacks on his roster. Then he went and but he made it worse because he went and picked up Aiden Martinez. What the heck you picking up Adrian Martinez for?
Well, he ain't getting no time. Wait, he in the league? I didn't even know he was in the league.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Jets just had to pick up 2 of my quarterbacks. They picked up Adrian Martinez from the Stallions, and then they drafted Jordan Travis from FSU.
He has both of them now.
Yeah, one of those dudes are gonna get some time within the next couple of years.
Next couple of years,
one of them because Aaron Rodgers is not staying around for another 2 years.
Aaron Rodgers ain't. I don't even think he's making it out of week 1.
That's right.
Like, I really don't think he's making it out.
Leonard Floyd gonna knock him out again.
Wait a minute. What you just say? You said one of those quarterbacks gonna get was gonna start for the Jets?
Yeah,
Adrian Martinez or Jordan Travis.
I believe it would be.
You said something like that in our last episode at LFTV.
It would be Martinez before Travis because Travis is still recovering from ACL, right? But Adrian Martinez is a hell of a quarterback.
Wasn't an ACL surgery Travis had?
Yeah, he tore his ACL. I want to say in November last year.
Yeah, like the end of November, right before the bowl series.
Yeah, right before the bowl game.
I think Derek Carr gonna be in Minnesota.
You think Spencer Rattler gonna start?
Yep. And I got Will Levis going off this year.
That human mayonnaise jar is not gonna do nothing.
I mean, he has the talent around him, so he has no excuse.
I got Tajay Spears having a hell of a season, so watch out for that.
So Tony Pollard's going to help Tajay Spears.
Yeah, Tony Pollard, Tajay Spears, D-Hop, and Calvin Ridley. So he has no excuse.
Well, Calvin Ridley's still coming back off injury. Remember that too.
True.
Because he got hurt during preseason. Look at this commercial for the future. Mahomes and Will Levis in a commercial for Mayo Chuck. One loves ketchup, one loves mayo.
That could be worse.
It could be a lot worse.
Money makes everything happen.
Listen, my favorite commercial on TV right now is Great Googly Moogly by
Give me my money.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Andy Reid.
Yes, I knew it wasn't just me. I knew I seen that shit before. I knew I seen that commercial back in the day.
That's a throwback. That was an old Chiefs commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kid spells the Chiefs wrong.
I knew it when I seen the chefs. Like, who's the chefs?
Great
I knew I seen that before years ago. That was rapping on Fox 45.
That and the Nuggies.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Now, my favorite Andy Reid commercial is the one where he's drawing in people's faces.
Yes, that was hilarious.
I don't even know how this keeps happening.
He's like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, he goes the marker?
Yeah.
Idiot. Mahomes doesn't even pay attention to the marker, just flying behind him.
I wish Mahomes was like that on the field when in the Super Bowl when he has to play one of our teams.
Right.
Like just not pay attention to Nick Bosa about to drop your ass.
No, I just want the referees just one time call holding, just one.
Well, I mean, that would mean that Bill Vinovich would not have to ref the game. That's what that means. Like for some odd reason,
wasn't he the same referee in that Saints Rams NFC Championship game?
Yeah. I don't know how he keeps getting rewarded after a big kerfuffle like that. I don't know how he keeps getting rewarded with Super Bowl.
Maybe that's the agenda. Who knows? Maybe that's what they want him to do.
I don't want to talk NFL conspiracy, even though we all know. I don't want to talk.
Hey, we got 18 minutes to spare.
What you got? I got one then. Let's talk GQ taking Jalen Hurts in the first round. I could see that happening.
I could definitely
see that happening.
That's exactly what I was going to do. I promise you. It was 100% my plan. If it's an Eagle on the board, he's going to get drafted.
That happened to me in a draft last night. It's a money league that my boy Mark, who's also in this league, he's the commissioner in that league. I had the 9th pick, and right before me, dude took Jalen Hurts, first QB off the board. Matter of fact, no, he took Jalen Hurts number 2 overall. Overall, number 2.
All I'm saying, don't let Jalen Hurts still be on the board. Don't let a single Eagle still be on the board because I'm taking him.
But my whole thing was dudes was taking quarterbacks all in the first 2 rounds, and somehow Josh Allen managed to fall to me in the 3rd.
Listen, I'm in 2 leagues with this guy, and in the 5th round, if both leagues, I think 5th or 6th round, but between the 5th and 8th rounds, in both leagues, he took the Browns defense first, and then Brandon Aubrey from the Cowboys, the kicker, second.
Fam, what are you doing? Like
what he did was he took the Browns defense, came back around, took a player, then went back around, took the kicker, then came back around, took another player. And then he wonders why he was getting he was rated a D on ESPN.
Shit, I did a whole 12 of players my position, didn't do a single damn kicker. Who thinks about kickers?
The one thing I'll say about grades, I don't put a lot of stock into the draft grades because fantasy football is a half year long thing. So the team that you draft today isn't necessarily going to be the team that you take to the playoffs. So you have to do maintenance on your team every week. And I don't care how many leagues you're in, you have to do maintenance every week. You have to be on top of it every week, right, which is the reason why I love the fact that I work from home. So if I see something happen, I can jump on it in a good 70% of my leagues. So it's a year-long thing.
That clues into basically people's strategies. It's all depending on how many people are in your league, whether it's a 10, 12, or 14. I don't do 14s.
Yeah.
12 is just driving me nuts as it is. I don't understand how somebody can do a 14 from a 12.
Right, just sitting there through the draft is awful enough.
I did a 14 team league for some years, and as of this year, it's no longer a 14 team league. It's down to 12. With 14 team leagues, your strategy is going to be different. It's going to be hella different because you're going to get vultured a lot. So at every pick, you need to have at least 2 or 3 options. You need a plan A, plan B, plan C. Shit, you may even need a plan D.
I even got something better for you. In a 14-team league, you're not banking on who's good. You're banking on if they're going to be good.
Yeah, you got it's got to be a little bit of luck. It's got to be a little bit of luck. But in a 14-team league, those first 5 picks you make are so crucial because once you get to round 6, 7, 8, 9, you're in deep waters. So you need to know what you're doing.
Now you're banking on players like an Isaac Garendo or a Bart Scott.
I never got that deep. I never got that deep in the trenches. I always made sure that all of my picks in a 14-team league, all of my picks were either workhorse running backs. I made sure I got at least 2 or 3 of those. And I made sure that if I had a tight end, if I had a wide receiver too, he was on a high producing offense. So I don't mind in a 14-team league walking away with a Devontae Smith or walking away with a T. Higgins. I don't mind that, because I know that outside of AJ Brown and outside of Jamar Chase, they're going to get a healthy amount of targets. So if I walk away from the first 5 rounds of a 14-team league with, I don't know, let's just say Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, because Alvin Kamara goes late in a lot of these leagues, and a Rashad White.
And a Calvin Ridley for your receiver.
And then I turn around and I get T. Higgins and I get Devonta Smith. I don't mind that. I don't mind that, because I know those 5 picks right there, they're gonna produce at a high level.
I seen, and I didn't go into it, but I seen a 20-man league before.
Oh my Lord!
I
want to do one of those one day.
What are you doing in there?
Royal Rumble.
Basically,
because I think I don't know if it's what, I'm not 100% sure what league it was, but there's a league out there that I was watching, and then I listened to when I listened to the Fantasy Football channel on XM Radio, and they were talking about a league where you could draft, like there's like 15 CMCs, 15 Derrick Henrys, but the league is like 60, like 70, like it's a huge league. So once that person,
is that you talk about the Megala Bowl?
Something like, it's like a Megala Bowl, yeah.
They invited me to do that shit. I don't think I'm doing that with them this year. I don't think I'm doing it, but I would not mind.
The buy was like $1,000.
I wouldn't mind setting up a 20-team league with 20 people, 19 people that I know, and having it be like 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 defense, 1 kicker, of course, and some maybe about 4 or 5 bench spots.
Jesus,
like man. I wouldn't mind doing something like that, because then you would really have to figure out what you're going to do with your. If you go first, you need to figure out really what you're going to do with your pick. Your pick has to be the potential highest scoring person in the league.
So I'm just trying to fix the lighting over here. There we go.
Are you good?
All right, so we got 11 minutes left. Y'all want to start talking your draft strategies?
Oh, I mean, yeah. My draft strategy is basically like coming out the gate, I try not to grab a receiver in the first round. I mean, there's just more receivers. I try to grab either a QB or a wide receiver early, because I can always pick up, try to get 2 or 3 in the first 5 rounds running backs. If I can, I'll hold off till about the 5th or 6th to grab a quarterback. And, running backs I'll pick up as they fall to me. Wide receivers I'll pick up as they fall to me. That's my strategy. Tight end, I don't really worry about. Defense, I hold off on. Kicker, I hold off on. I just try to stockpile as many running backs and receivers as I can. That's my strategy. If I can walk out with 4 of each, I'm happy. 4 of each and 3 quarterbacks. That's my goal.
GQ?
See, what my plan is, I like to go best available. And the reason why I do that is because I'm very scared that if I don't go best available, somebody else is going to pick up somebody. So I'm looking at
that's definitely going to happen.
So I'm looking at it like I'm going to go after the best available that's there, that I know is going to perform. Now, I'm going to think about what happens in the past, but you get those guys that get injured a lot. Those people that got a lot of injury issues, they just off my board completely. They're not on my draft board at all. Like CMC is not on my board at all because he's a weak little munchkin. And Tyreek Hill is not on my board because I just don't like Miami, and Tua is suspect. And CD Lamb is a cowboy. CD Lamb is
just say that you're drafting all Eagles. Just say that. You're drafting all Eagles.
Listen, if there's an Eagle on the board, I'm drafting the Eagle because I know that none of the Eagles are going to disappoint me this season.
I'm going to make sure he's in every league I'm in from now on. I want to draft behind him in every league I'm in from now on.
Right.
All right, G.
And I know
what's your strategy?
I'm going to draft best available.
What's your strategy, G.I.?
The first 4 rounds, it depends where I literally am. If I'm first 3 picks or last 3 picks, I'm good because then I could strategize better how the board flows. But this is my 3rd draft where I'm stuck in the middle. I hate the middle. It's impossible to understand. Early. You can get, let's say, like I got the other day, I got Tyreek Hill at 6. But then I got lucky after that because people kept overdrafting and overreaching. So certain players fell to me by luck.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna happen when you're drafted in your home leagues. Exactly. People are going to reach. People are going to reach. Like if you're drafting against professionals, that's when it gets difficult. That's when it gets difficult.
But then you get lucky when you have that one asinine person that drafts a defense or a kicker in the first 8 rounds. That also benefits you. But long strategy that I have in drafts, I try to get 5 running backs, 5 receivers in most leagues. So my team is well balanced, just in case an injury happens or anything, outrageous. Yeah. So that's been my motto from every league. And I typically go 2 defenses if I can. So I can alternate if I have to.
Balance is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing.
Like I don't feel a grade. Like I got a grade in one league where I got an A, but in another league I got a C, and I almost drafted the exact same way. The only difference was my tight end in one league is Kelsey, and the other league is Dalton Schultz. And that's my only weakness is tight end. But if you look at my receivers and my running backs,
it's not supposed to do that.
I'm stacked, and I'm stacked at quarterback too. I think I got C.J. Stroud and Purdy, or Stroud and Love. It's just
a good combination.
And then that's the other thing. I've been learning to stack on teams. So like in one league, I have Stroud, Dell, and Diggs. So I have that nice team stack together.
That's how my dynasty league is. My OG dynasty league. I got Burrow, Higgins, and Chase. Never fails.
if I had trust in Mixon would be my running back. I don't have trust in Mixon, so like if in Miami, a good stack in Miami would be Tua, A-Chain, and Hill. That'd be a great 3 stack to have.
Yeah.
Even though Waddle's gonna get his love too, but still, A-Chain's their 1, Hill's their 1, and then Tua if he's healthy.
So my strategy is I set it off camera. It's the strategy without having a strategy, because everybody comes in and they know what they want to take. Some people come into drafts and they say, well, you know what? I want to do 0 RB strategy. And they'll draft a bunch of wide receivers and then wait till the late rounds to pick up on running backs. There's some guys, they want to do the robust RB strategy. And that's cool to a certain extent, but am I really going to draft my 3rd running back who will probably score maybe 120 points this year over a wide receiver or a tight end who's going to score 150, 160 points? It's all about who is on the board. I can't control who's drafted in front of me. I can't control that. But what I can control is when it's my time to picking the best player that's probably going to score the most points at this position. With the way the NFL is today, I understand getting your running backs early because there's less workhorse running backs in today's NFL than there was maybe 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, you could probably find you 10, 11, 12, 13 guys who were the number one running back on their team and got the lion's share of the carries. The NFL's not built like that anymore.
Third round.
Yeah, it's not built like that anymore. And with the way injuries are today and the way teams like to employ committees, I like taking a number one wide receiver over a David Montgomery in a PPR league.
Yeah,
I was in a draft yesterday with the guy in my big money league. I was telling you guys, like, they're running back hungry, thirsty for running backs in that league. I seen a guy take David Montgomery over Marvin Harrison and Puka Nacua. Why are we doing this? Like, why are we taking a number 2 running back over 2 number 1 wide receivers in offenses that are going to target and feed them? But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to complain because, hey, I'll take Marvin Harrison.
You were a little bit.
What's this nerd? Get this nerd off our channel.
Boo! Boo! Andy Burns, whatever your name is, Andy Burns.
He's trying to tell you what to do with your pick. No, nobody care.
I don't care. Who is you, Andy Burns?
You don't even look like you watch football,
right? Look like you watch Little House on the Prairie. Highway to Heaven.
I really don't take football advice from people who don't watch football. For people who look like, if you look like to me, you don't watch football. You just a numbers guy. Like, I'm not taking advice from you.
I listened one year. Matthew Berry lost me a league. Like, Matt lost me a bunch of leagues. So
Matthew Berry does not look like he watches football.
Right.
He doesn't watch every game, but he watches it.
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing though. I can't imagine he'd be out there winning leagues.
I like the app he created.
Yeah. Wait, which app? What app?
Huh?
What app?
It's called the hold on, I'll tell you right now. It's Fantasy Life app.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
On that app, he does all sports fantasy wise, and then he also has like any reports that come out. All reporters from all ESPN, Fox, NFL Network, they all report to that app. Whether it's fantasy or breaking news. That's how sometimes I get things on my phone immediately, like Twitter does, and then I just sit there and let my friends go crazy fighting each other on who wants to break the news first.
I know agency is just like a pit of just snakes in here. Everybody trying to get a piece.
I love the Sleeper app. That's like one of the.
It's a great app.
That's one of the best apps that ever came out.
Yeah.
And if you like other shows that that we have our show now, but other shows that I do watch on occasions just to hear different opinions. The Fantasy Footballers, great show. And then Smitty.
I used to watch the Fantasy Football Counselor until I got really tired of his opinions, like,
because he's biased. His opinions are biased.
He's very biased.
Like Smitty,
and he won't admit when he's wrong.
Smitty, I like Smitty because he even though he lives in Arizona, he's not,
Here we go.
Yeah.
And we're up.
I'm in Raw.
All right, Jason.
I need you to do something stupid. Don't you dare auto draft this.
I need you to do something stupid, Jason.
Howie Roseman is on the phone.
Oh, and he did something stupid.
Wait, what?
He took Lamar Jackson #1 overall.
Ooh, I guess the run on quarterback starting out to get.
Give me CMC. I love it.
Oh my God.
I love it.
I'm protesting to the commissioner.
Like, yeah. CMC fall to me in the first round of a draft any day. I'm locking in CMC any day.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I can always come back around. I can always come back around and draft a quarterback. It's a lot of quarterbacks in the league this year. Like the two rookies, I feel like will put in some pain this year. So it's no need to reach. Even in a 2 quarterback league, there's no need to reach on quarterback this year.
I'm on route. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. We applaud you over here. We applaud you.
That was the easiest pick I could make at 5.
You got Tyreek Hill, right?
No.
Who did you get?
I took Bijan.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not letting Bijan go.
Who just took Tyreek?
Tyreek went to Gridiron.
With the damn scraps.
I'm on route with the Kennard. Brandon got Jamar. And Breece Hall went to Kiss. Kiss took Breece Hall and New took CD Lamb.
Somebody just took Derrick Henry?
Yeah, 3 times took Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Yep.
You banking on them touchdowns.
Josh Allen went to finish the story.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, I hate him.
Cody Rhodes just took Josh Allen.
I hate you, Jimmy. I love you. You're my brother, but I hate you, Jimmy.
Jalen Hurts.
And of course.
Welcome to the New Jersey Eagles. Welcome to the New Jersey Eagles.
This nigga acting like he really in a draft war.
Yo, Justin Jefferson went to 12.
Yeah. Who is that? That took Justin. Hold up.
Oh, he got. See, that's a great stack right there. He got Saquon and Justin Jefferson. Good God Almighty.
Who is Amon-Ra Dog then? I thought that was Jason.
Travis Kelce.
What your team did
you just take a Kelce?
Oh no. That is Jason.
You took Kelce really, GQ? Jesus.
Richard Stigma is.
Bo's sitting right there. AJ Brown sitting right there.
He kept it. No, he wanted to keep it in the family.
Richard Stifter is that's my boy Josh. That's my boy Josh Sellers.
It's my turn to draft.
Oh, they stole AJ Brown from you guys.
Oh,
that was my.
That's all right. GQ's coming back with he's coming back with Devonta Smith.
Let's look at the QB situation.
Garrett Wilson.
Got a lot of stuff out there.
Damn it! I told you, cannot be pissing me off. Really, CJ Stroud?
Yeah.
Total birds.
Here we go. The run on quarterbacks is about to start.
Please,
GD.
I'm gonna keep it gully.
Took Gibbs for McGiblets.
I don't need no quarterback right now. I'm gonna find a quarterback that's gonna eventually score points for me. So
don't forget you need 2 in this league.
I get him.
Come on, KDDU.
Yeah, you can't say that whole name right now. Not in the first episode. Not in the first episode.
I'm about to mess the game up right now.
Sound. Boom.
Get the Kermit.
I can't even see who people drafting. Damn it. All right.
Open it on your phone. You can do it that way too.
No, because if he opens this up on his phone, it'd knock him off on here.
Oh.
Yeah, Yahoo is trash that way. I think next year we're gonna move this over to Sleeper.
All right.
He took Anthony Richardson and Lamar Jackson with his first 2 picks.
2 running quarterbacks.
Hey, that's points.
And ETN.
I don't know. Nobody reached too far yet. I don't know.
Macaulay Culkin, a.k.a. Slim Shady.
A.k.a. Joe Barrows.
You from 8 Mile.
He looks like Cody Rhodes.
Pacheco.
Damn.
That was a good pick.
Pacheco's.
Check.
Kyron Williams gone. Okay.
All right, there we go. So, and I still got my ace running back, got my 2 quarterbacks, and I still have a chance to flesh out my team. I think I'm liking my start.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't too confident. I ain't never too confident at this point.
I feel like Mahomes had a down year last year, but I feel like he got an upgrade in weapons this year. So he's going to be back to doing Mahomes things.
Mahomes do Mahomes things.
And God help the league. Who is Gridiron Gang? Is that Mark?
I thought all of these were your people, honestly.
They are my people. But they changed their names so much. Yeah, that's Mark.
Oh God, this is gonna hurt so bad. There's like one.
You got a lot of options, my boy.
Let me look around.
I know who I'm taking next. I know who I'm taking next.
Jordan Love.
Not a bad pick.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got to be codependent on Bo Nix in that dynasty league this year.
And you can trade.
I'm gonna keep him. I drafted him first with my pick.
Talking about you could trade me for one of my quarterbacks.
Yeah, no, you be trying to rate people. Nope, sorry. You be wanting 85 people back, 20 picks.
I'll take a pick. I'll take a pick.
Damn, we already working the trade market. We ain't even in round 5.
I started trade talks last night.
Did you have the audacity to take Devontae Smith and come back and take Sam Laporta?
Hold on, he took Devontae Smith?
Yes.
Well, I called that. I called it.
He took Bones. The bony assassin.
Ugh.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you took Purdy?
I need a quarterback. Yeah.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Look, Brock Purdy is a viable fantasy option. Even though he's my quarterback, I didn't believe that he would be good for fantasy. But he proved me wrong last year. Like, I just wanted him to win games, but he went out there and slanged that shit last year. So, hey, the fact that Brock Purdy is a viable option for fantasy football is all love to me. Oh, the player that I wanted to get? Y'all about to let me have somebody better than that.
I'm not doing so great over here. I have no confidence with my team so far. That's the nature of the beast, I guess.
I'm doing fine. I got Bijan, Gibbs, BA, and Cup.
Now I'm trying to figure out how I want to frame this.
I mean, I'm expecting like Henry to have a typical Henry season. Nakua to hit the numbers he hit last season, and I guess I'm hoping for an uptick from Purdy. I don't know.
Now you'll be good with Purdy.
I know.
If you seen the way he threw that pass to Kittle in that final preseason game.
All right, so here we go.
He's already in rare form.
I'm taking my number one wide receiver.
Hey, Boulevard, do me a favor. Scroll down on the right hand. Well, my right hand side, but it says your team thing on the right.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to see what the rest of the lineup look like going down. Okay, that's all I need to remember.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Come on. Pick your player.
Pittman.
Thank you. Thank you.
What the hell?
That ain't never a good sign.
Thank you.
Thank you ain't never good. That means somebody fucked up the rotation.
Every time somebody does it, I always hit the thank you that Eminem hit at the end of Criminal. Thank you. The one thing I love the most about this league is that you really don't have to worry about nobody reaching for a defense or a kicker because there are no defenses and kickers in this league.
Right.
Oh, please let one of these two make it back to me. I need people reaching on quarterbacks. I need a little reach. I still see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7 viable quarterbacks.
Don't listen to him, you trying to trick y'all out there. I mean, it won't hurt me. But let's see who
I just need to see I just need these two players to make it back to me.
Scary Terry.
Oh, look at that. That's my turn.
Joe Mixon.
Oh, I thought I took the tight end position out.
Damn you, Boulevard. Damn
but
you.
I did. What did he took? He took Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not getting your Houston players this year, this draft, GI.
Nope. Well, no. If he comes back to me, I'm getting him.
All right, I think I know who my next two.
Nope,
picks
forget it.
If I don't get who I want,
GQ just screwed me.
Who did he take?
I had to take my namesake, man.
He took Tank Dell.
Oh, is Mixon still there?
No, Mixon's gone.
Mixon's gone. I need one of these two players to make it back to me that I'm looking at. I feel like they're not, unless somebody looks and see, oh, I don't have a quarterback. Let me take a quarterback.
Does somebody not have a quarterback?
I'm the only one right now with no quarterback.
Hey, you better jump on the board.
Me and Brandon. And New Hugh. How you say that one? The one before me?
That's no.
I assume that's what I assume. No
hoes.
And no ho.
Yeah.
So 3 of us don't have quarterbacks.
Okay, well, she better get on the board and get a quarterback. Niggas drafting old Eagles.
I need a flex guy. Usually, when my draft's been falling, I got a Kane in the slot, but I mean in the flex. Y'all a different beast over here. That's why this is my favorite league, though. This is a different beast than this one.
Kirk Cousins off the board.
Oh, the most mid quarterback in NFL history.
Kirk Cousins was nice last year, though, before he got hurt. He was like the number one. He was like the number one quarterback. You was eating with him in the Dynasty League.
I don't remember my roster from last year. Most of the teams I tried to block out because I'll be fucking up.
I was trying to trade you for Cousins. I was like, Cousins going on. Jaden Daniels is off the board.
Damn it.
Let's go.
It's not even on mine either. I'm about to piss somebody off. Watch. Don't let me,
Look, it's one pick ahead of me, and 3 of my guys are on the board. Oh, thank you so much. Because I'll definitely take T. Higgins right there.
You about to be mad at me. Somebody about to be mad.
He sniped you.
Wow.
Sniped me. But you know what, though?
You gonna be mad.
But you know what, though? I ain't mad at it.
I'm about to be.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, I hate the ash. Watch my next pick. It's gonna pick a lot of people.
Ain't no more Eagles on the board. So
fuck.
What's your strategy?
All right. This next pick, I got reach for this one because scary.
Come on, no ho. Come on. Make the mistake you're gonna make. Come on.
Oh, they about to make a mistake.
Yes. That's what I wanted. Thank you.
What did she take?
She took a
Holster.
Yeah, I don't care. Where you at?
You better not.
Oh!
Ooh. Who we get?
You did me filthy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got that, bro.
Filthy.
Yes.
I'm looking at my list of toxic picks and making sure I'm not picking anybody on my toxic picks list.
I forgot I had a list.
Oh yeah.
Damn, fuck my game plan up.
I'm sticking to my continuity.
I had to, man. Took Tank Dell. They took Diggs. I ain't losing him though. I ain't losing baby Tyreek Hill. Nope, not doing it.
Is he baby Tyreek Hill?
That's baby Tyreek Hill.
Or is he baby McCole Hardman?
Good one.
Don't worry about we were trying to draft him? The 49ers we were trying to draft him?
I know.
But the Chiefs jumped ahead of us thanks to the Buffalo Bills, which I don't understand why they did that.
Because it was supposed to be us trading with them, and we would have got Worthy in that trade. Or the lineman. Christian.
Come on, finish the story.
Christian Kirk, really?
Ew. He about to get Javonte Williams. Watch.
Somebody picked Christian Kirk?
Yeah, Boulevard.
It's not a bad pick. Christian Kirk with all his targets. He did over 1,000 yards, had like 7-8 CDs. Not a bad pick.
I can take that.
Ooh,
you dickhead Rizzler. Guess what?
What was that last pick?
Skibbity Rizzless.
Caleb Williams, motherfucker.
Oh,
motherfucker.
Okay.
He was in consideration for my next pick. Not even gonna lie to you.
That would have been my next pick too, probably.
He was in consideration. Not even gonna lie to you.
Shake that thing, belly, shake that thing, you belly.
Yeah.
Really?
Yo, and Rebecca.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's two people the whole league can have because I ain't touching them, and that's Jalen Warren and Najee Harris. I don't care about anybody else.
Yeah, because you don't know who's going to do what.
Now with that
between them two,
that's why you get both of them, I did last year.
I have one. I had both of them in our dynasty league, and I traded Harris away. He was killing me.
I kept both of them.
No, wait a minute. Do I still have him? I may still have him.
No, you still have him. You still have him. You traded away Nick
got
Chubb.
He picked up Goff, Stafford, and Herbert. Stiffner.
Yeah, got his third quarterback.
Najee Harris. You have fun with that damn running. Listen, I don't trust the offensive coordinator.
Well, he's a running back guy.
It don't matter.
They're gonna run. He's gonna run the ball, but
he had Bijan Robinson last year. What he did with him? He ran Tyler Algier.
Yeah, he's gonna divvy up. If they're gonna do anything, they're gonna run the ball.
No,
they're gonna do anything.
Who's the third string running back in Pittsburgh?
You think he's gonna get the run?
Yep. Roman Wilson coming off injury, and the third string running back. That's who's gonna be what?
Our next pick. People.
Oh my God! You took the serial massager?
Oh, what?
The massage.
Touch me, baby. 4 times.
One leg up.
They took your boy, Kyle Shanahan's.
Oh,
He's gonna be injured.
Mr. Ridley's gone.
Who's gone?
Calvin Ridley.
Oh,
He got the diddler.
Ooh, that's a good pick. Jerome
I
Ford.
did. That does not mean I support his causes.
Who?
Though anybody can get a massage. It's only right.
Bastards.
And all massages should come with a happy ending. Just saying.
I'm getting my cue together right now because
I want y'all to watch what's about to happen when my pick comes up. Oh, I hate you.
Buck, you got him.
You
just got Kyle Pitts, didn't
you?
Just got Kyle Pitts. So who got Aaron Rodgers? They know he about to get injured, right?
Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
I needed another quarterback. Aaron was there.
And now I gotta reach. Now I gotta reach on Baker Mayfield.
Do it.
No, take Will Levis.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
If you don't get him, I'm gonna get him.
You can have him.
Shit, I may grab him. I need a third quarterback.
I want y'all to watch what I'm about to do.
Boulevard, you said it correctly. You need a third quarterback.
Exactly.
Listen, I ain't say I was going to get Daniel Jones now.
No, look, I'll take Tommy DeVito before I take Daniel Jones.
Facts.
I'll be like this all day.
I will take Will Levis over Daniel Jones every single time.
I want y'all to watch this, right? Watch this pick.
And Javonte Williams.
Watch this pick. Watch this pick. Okay.
Ooh. Good pick. Good pick.
Now watch Mark. Watch Mark. Watch the pick that he takes.
What the guy? KDD?
Kill some.
No.
Just a diddle.
Mark is a Gridiron Gang.
Okay.
Gridiron Gang. Watch the pick that he takes. If somebody doesn't beat him to it, watch the pick that he takes. In every draft that me and him have been in, he's done the same thing. He's watched me take this pick, and then he takes a specific pick right after it.
What, Chuba Hubbard?
No.
You gonna get Miles Sanders?
No. When that pick comes up,
with a 10-foot pole.
When that pick comes up, watch. Just watch. When Mark gets his pick.
What do I need?
Okay, don't do that while I'm live. Don't be licking yourself with your butthole on the air. We live.
We're not. That might be fun. Meow.
Well, he's talking to his cat.
Yeah, cat over here tonguing his bunghole live on the air.
Hey, yo.
Same for everybody. That sort of thing.
That's just for James. You and James can, share your cat stories together.
Wait a minute.
I mean, my cat. I'm not a cat person. I'm on record. I like dogs.
All right. So, what was the last pick?
Steak.
The last pick was
Tony Pollard.
That was a mistake.
All right. So when is Mark picking?
After me, I think. 2 picks after me.
Wait a minute.
No. Mark is picking in the next 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
If Kennard doesn't beat him to it, because we're in round 10, right?
I believe so.
Round 9 right now.
We're in round 9. We're in round 9.
5.
Oh, so Mark didn't pick yet. Oh, did he pick?
Will Levis off the board. Nick Chubb off the board. Whoa.
Who took Chubb?
Kennard.
Kennard beat Mark to it.
Kennard
sat there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kennard sat there in 2 drafts and watched Mark take Chubb after I took Brooks.
I'm really hoping.
2 back-to-back drafts.
I was going to take Chubb, but I wanted another receiver first.
2 back-to-back drafts. I've sat there and watched these dudes watch my draft. And as soon as I take Brooks, one of them is going to take Chubb. Every draft.
Been a lot into Brooks.
Huh?
You got high hopes for Brooks.
No, he's their number 1.
Yeah, he's the number 1 running back.
I know.
Brooks is a beast.
But it's Carolina, right?
Yeah.
They got an improved offensive line. They got improved weapons for
the secondary. I mean, that receiving core is better now.
Yeah, it's better. So teams can't just focus on stopping the run. Like, you got to respect Deontay Johnson. You got to respect Leggett. You got to respect.
You serious?
Thielen.
Damn it! Eckler just
Addison. Eckler, you like Eckler?
Yeah. Eckler's going to be a wide receiver more than a running back in Washington.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. I just wanted to make sure that my theory was going to be correct as soon as I took Brooks. Kennard or Mark were going to take Chubb. Like, it never ceased to fail. Like, they've been drafted with me so long that they just know, all right, whatever Vegas is going to do this, or Shanahan's, whatever he's going to do this, we're going to do that. I need to draft with new people that don't watch my strategies.
Because if you take Chubb, you're just benching him. Bo Nix, you turd nugget and a half. Why is I don't understand why Yahoo has Taysom Hill as a quarterback.
It's quarterback and a tight end.
It's my goal. You know what? Did he just go?
You're up, Mr. McGiblets.
Oh, they took him.
Who they took?
Zach Moss. You know what? I'll take him.
Nice.
Did I have an error? Oh, it gave it to me. I got quorum, right?
Yep.
Oh, she took Sam Darnold.
Yeah, it's low times in a quarterback market right now.
We in the deep waters now.
Mm-hmm.
We in the deep waters. Like, if you made it to round 10 and you didn't get your quarterback yet, you stuck.
Good luck.
Like, you're picking from David Carr, Daniel Jones, Bryant Young. Is it Bryant Young? Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Russell Wilson. Good luck.
Good Lord, Gardner Minshew, Jacoby Brissett. Yikes.
Hey, listen, Minshew might have a good season.
Yeah, Minshew, yeah.
Low key, Minshew can have a good season.
He ain't gonna put up top fantasy numbers, but he ain't gonna be trash.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, I can see that. But I can't see him being like a real factor or getting the Raiders to the playoffs or nothing like that.
No, not at that. Nah.
He's going to be the reason why.
It's like
he's He'll be the reason why Adams is worth anything in fantasy.
Yeah, it's like the Arizona Cardinals. I don't see them making the playoffs, but for fantasy, I see Kyler Murray, I see Trey McBride, I see Marvin Harrison, even Connor. I see all of them being good for fantasy, but they're going to lose a lot of games.
That makes sense.
Like,
and Connor's usually decent in fantasy.
Pay attention to my last pick. He may be their rushing leader by the end of the season. Because I don't trust Kyron Williams as far as I could throw him right now. He's too finicky with his injuries. Last season, he was out, every couple games? Christian Watson.
I like the Christian Watson pick.
Oh, I hate you twice. Doubly, you took Jake Ferguson, you took Turd Ferguson from me, and then you went and got McConkey.
That's what you get. That's what you get. My team is awesome.
I hope Garfield shits in your damn sneakers. Wow, Cortland Sutton just got off the board?
That's crazy. If somebody out there really, needs Sutton.
She made it easier for me. Now I know who I'm taking.
All I got is hope that he fall to me. But I got my idea.
I wanted him to.
Cool.
I wanted him. Brown, Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, I don't trust it right now.
I was hoping that he would fall back to me. I don't trust him until later in the season.
I got my 3 quarterbacks. I'm good.
Yes. Rashid Shaheed.
Nice. Ooh,
that's a winning move right there.
That's a good pick.
That's a fire pick. I was going to pick him. But I'm like, shit, I need a tight end. Next year, I'm taking tight ends out. I'm taking tight ends out next year. Because tight end, it's like maybe 5 or 6 that are viable.
Right.
That's the only thing I don't have right now.
Remember that movie Falling Down? I'm not economically viable. I think tight ends for fantasy football, they're not fantasy viable.
Oh, so
good.
Dean convinced me to take tight ends out in my league, right? So then everybody gets mad this year because as we're drafting, 12 tight ends went off the board like that. How is that my fault?
Because people are stupid. Like they're taking tight ends over number 1 wide receivers and number 1 running backs. Why? Like I was sitting in that draft. I was happy as hell that some of those players fell to me.
And at the end of the day, I tell people, don't get mad at me because people are taking tight ends. I never said the tight ends can be picked. They could be your flex. But I'm going to be strategic who I'm picking a tight end and when.
Right.
Because that's a keeper league we do, where I'm going to reduce it to 1 keeper next year, but still.
You know what I think you should do next year? Instead of reducing it to 1 keeper, I think you should just
straight redraft?
Yeah, do a redraft and then
when I meet you, I'm going to toss you into the Allegheny.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Why you do me like that? Pause. Oh, I hate Jimmy.
What, you want a Keon?
You know what? No, it's smart. It's smart.
You want a Keon?
He did, yeah, because he did take Josh Allen, right?
And GQ took freaking Jameson Williams.
That's because GQ knows football a little bit. Just a little bit.
And then here come Brandon taking Brian Thomas.
Damn, we deep in the cut now.
Come on.
You just screwed up my whole rest of my draft. Now I gotta go tight end.
I need these two. I need these players to fall to me.
Oh, it's my
fall to me.
All right, who am I picking?
Pick a tight end. You need one.
I'm going to tight end. You know what? I'll take him. I don't care.
Hawkinson. Oh, I was going to take him.
What's his bye week? I hate that I have to flip around just to get his bye week now.
Come on.
Oh, he's a week 6. He'll be back for his bye week. Great.
Come on, Rick. Do something stupid, Rick. Do something stupid, Rick. Do something stupid. Do something stupid, Rick.
His hand's shaking over the mouse now. Like, ah.
Yeah, do something stupid, Rick. Come on.
Do something stupid, Rick.
That boy brain locked trying to figure out what to do. He using the
pressure
whole
on.
He bleeding the whole draft.
What you gonna do, Rick?
You know what? Now that I pay attention, the Vegas has a great tight end group. They got Michael Mayer from Notre Dame, and they got Brock Bowers from Georgia.
Somebody took Brock Bowers already.
No, but I'm saying in general, that's a good tight end group to have.
Boy, you about to let the whole clock run out?
Oh shit!
Thank you, Rick.
Crumbled under pressure.
He took Dobbs.
Thank you.
If you didn't get him, I was getting him.
Look, I got Connors. Connors. We all know Connors get hurt, and once he gets hurt, Benson gonna step right in and do his thug dizzle. What? Every time I used to hear that song, I used to be like, I wish somebody would just answer this nigga question.
Right? No one ever did.
Nah, he was doing the rap version of Stone Cold.
Oh shit, it's my turn again. Let me get the guy who all he does is just catch passes.
Why he take my handcuff? Why he take my handcuff for?
Who?
Amon-Ra.
Who did he take?
Charbonnet.
Oh. Charbonnet ain't shit.
Well, I got Walker, so.
I mean, he had a chance to prove himself last year. But then again, you know what? That's last year. Let me not say, because every year is a different year. So let me not just say, oh, he ain't shit because he didn't do anything last year.
Yeah, that's a trap.
Oh, now we in the deep waters. Now was the time I start setting my cue.
That Shakir pick was a good pick.
Because what are we down to? We're down to the last 4 picks. So these picks, we got to make these picks count.
Crunch time, man.
Yep.
You know what?
Who's going to bite on Bryce Young?
This is where we separate the men from the boys.
You know, I'm not putting Bryce Young on my team.
You said my last pick?
Who was your last pick?
Whoa. I don't even know which team is yours.
Jamil McLaughlin?
No. Isaiah Likely.
Oh, you bastard. You killed Kenny.
Yeah, we still got 4 more picks to go.
Yeah. My next two picks. I think I got them figured out what I want. Ooh.
He's still there?
He's still there. Ooh, but you pick again before me.
I'm taking both of them.
You bastard. You better not.
I'm taking both of them.
Better not.
Do it.
Don't you do it, G.I. Don't you do it.
I'm doing
it. Let them
take one of them before you get to them.
As a matter of fact, both the receivers and running backs that I want are still there for the back end.
I'm gonna grab them before you did to them.
You don't even know who I'm looking at.
I have no idea.
You will.
I know exactly.
I know.
Kyle might know because me and him go at it, but you're not gonna know GQ. But I'm gonna watch to see what you pick anyway, just to be safe. Because you took Gabe Davis, you can have that all day. Look how long it took for Jerry Jeudy to get picked. Look how long it took for him to get picked. He's the number 2 in Cleveland.
He is trash. Jerry Jeudy probably would have been good if he played for the 49ers.
Jesus, you got three tight ends?
He needs to be in a system that prioritizes route running and accurate passes from the quarterback. I don't think he's in that system in Cleveland. Then again, Watson could turn back the hands of time and go back to Watson that was in Houston.
Well, you know who might be their starter, right? If Watson don't play?
Who?
Your favorite quarterback, Mr. 30 for 30.
No, I thought they cut him. They brought him back.
Jameis Winston didn't get cut. He's the number 2.
Okay, good. Because I thought I read somewhere where they were talking about cutting him.
Cut Huntley.
Okay, good.
He's back in Baltimore now.
Yeah, Winston in the offense that just lets him rip the ball is always great for fantasy football.
I'll put it to you like this, GQ. You're close, but no cigar.
I'm promising you he's on
he's still there too? I didn't
got
realize he was still there.
And Cole Kmet on my list.
No, you can have Cole Kmet. That's not who I was looking at.
I don't know who you're looking at. You talking about Mike Wilson?
No, I just said it. You're close, but no cigar.
I have no idea then. You ain't talking about Adane. He on my key.
I'm not going to tell you.
Adane queued up for me too, so.
Right. Somebody just took Chig?
No, somebody took Thielen.
Okay.
It was Jahan,
I was looking at Chig.
James, Thielen, and now it's on Boulevard.
Somebody took Bryce Young.
Yeah, I took Bryce Young.
Okay.
What?
He's a big start.
Yeah.
That's why I got Minshew.
Damn it, 3 times dope.
Now there's no more starting quarterbacks.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Somebody got Daniel Jones?
Oh, no. Brissett is still there.
I hate Brandon so much right now.
He the last kid to get picked. Ain't nobody taking Brissett
at all.
Yeah, because we all know that Drake May is the starter.
Mm-hmm.
Like midway through the season, unless Brissett turns into Tom Brady,
which he won't.
Not happening.
Which he won't. It's not happening.
Not happening. Hell no.
Listen.
Hell no.
Okay. All right. So I ain't playing no games.
He stole a Donnie from me. Damn it, Brandon.
I ain't playing no games with my next pick.
Who?
Adane was on my next pick.
He was my pick. I was wanting him.
There we go. I ain't playing no game. I ain't playing no games with you, GI.
You son of a.
I'm not playing games with you. I'm not playing games with you. Not at all.
I hope you stub your toe. I hope you and Brandon stub your toes.
Now my next pick gonna shock everybody.
No, it ain't.
Because ain't nobody gonna stick this guy.
We too deep in the trenches for any pick to shock anybody at this point.
Oh, it's going to shock you. But he's one of my sleepers.
I hate you again. Jalen Pope, really?
It was going to be Douglas, but somebody took him.
I did.
Yeah.
I took my fellow graduate from Liberty University, Demario.
Well, I took Pope. I took Polk after Al Bundy.
Polk high. Can KDD and NoHo hurry up, please? They killing me right now.
Now my last two picks. I don't know where I'm going with these. I have a feeling, but I don't know where I'm going with these.
Oh my God! Can you two hurry up?
You in a hurry to get sniped again?
Let's see if he picks before I finish this banana.
Pause.
I'm not biting it. I'm taking pieces off.
Okay.
Khalil Herbert gone.
That's how you eat a banana like a man.
Yeah.
Did you do like this, Boulevard? Take a piece.
No, you don't shake it up like dice.
Here you go. You ready? You ready, Kyle? You ready, GQ?
You ready? You do that with Skittles. And then here come GQ.
I don't even know which one is you. I have no idea.
Mr. McGiblets.
Oh, okay. I don't even know who that is.
Fields is off the board.
Bruh, how many teams don't have a quarterback? Or has like just one quarterback?
Who was that?
Cade Otton.
Somebody else about to pick, but he wasn't the guy.
I just needed a tight end. It's a crapshoot at this point.
Ooh, Michael Wilson just went on. Stenoit, that's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not going to
start. Going to get hurt. Zach Ertz going to get hurt. Zach Ertz is not going to get all them snaps.
He's going to get all the snaps. He wasn't hurt last year. They just cut him.
He ain't going to get.
Who went off the board?
Stenoit, DeMarcus Robinson, Miles Sanders.
Hey, whoever took Ben Stenoit, they feet stink.
GQ did.
Your feet stink, GQ.
I know.
Ooh, Braden Allen.
Banking on somebody getting hurt. Now I got to figure out where I'm going with these last two picks.
Damn, Mr. King Dropper. He on the board still, and I'm about to put him in my queue.
Is this Kadarius Toney?
No, I don't think he's on any.
No, you gotta take Damian Pierce.
Who?
Damian Pierce shouldn't be on nobody's queue either.
He ain't on my board.
Nah, he's gonna take the Mr. 50 Cent, Ricky Pearsall.
Damn.
Took 5 like me.
You talking about Ricky Cent?
Ricky Cent. There you go. That's gonna be his new name for the rest of the year.
Ricky Cent.
I sure did.
Oh, I knew you was going to do. I knew one of you was going to do that.
That was him or Ray Davis, really.
Which is a smart pick because we all know Saquon gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got Will Shippey?
Ray Davis. Ooh, listen, Ray Davis.
I told you what I got Will Shipley doing, Junior.
Says you up, GQ.
I told you I got Will Shipley doing, Boulevard.
No, it's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gridiron took Kamani. He took 4 straight running backs.
Who did?
Gridiron.
Yeah, he's a part of that league I drafted in last night where they running back thirsty.
7 picks. Yeah, 7 running backs.
Damn.
You know what?
Hold up. How many running backs I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 running backs, so I can't even complain.
I'll take him. It's not a bad pick.
Oh shit!
Yeah, 6 of them. I'm happy.
My picks are coming up. I didn't realize we was getting this close to my picks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not confident in anybody else on this board.
All right, here we go.
Because what people don't realize about Tulum, you're in the fucking jungle.
Yeah, she was like, we're in the between Tulum and Cancun. You're in real
Riviera. Yeah. Hell, your mama. Because I look since it's all back to a home right now. I won't be that far. You going into the jungle, the ride room.
I think I'm gonna go into this league with 4 quarterbacks.
And I was like,
Nothing wrong with that.
This is a garden.
Keep your options open.
It's not like the one we had in Jamaica. It's not the garden view for me.
He took Ray Davis.
Jungle garden view. I look at all of that.
Somebody's listening.
No Ho took Marshawn Lloyd. That was a good pickup because I think that's the number 2 to Jacobs. Now that what's his name is done for the season.
Yeah.
Ooh, Wandale Robinson. What? You crazy?
I like that pick. I love that pick.
Even existed.
I love that pick.
Luke McCaffrey.
He about to go off. I'm telling you.
That hurt my heart right there.
I got his brother. You had to get him.
What? I'm gonna go Jerry Rice instead. I'm gonna go his son. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that.
Please don't. He not seeing the field.
Yes, he is. They have no receiving core. He's seeing the field.
He's gonna see the field. He's gonna be like the third wide receiver. But if he can prove himself to be better than Palmer, then he can be the number 2.
He is better than Palmer. Stop.
He's got to be better than Johnson. I don't think you got to worry about Palmer.
Yeah, he ain't worried about Palmer.
With Quentin Johnson. Yeah, Quentin Johnson.
He's a dropper. He like
because
anything that come to him.
We all know Ladd McConkey is going to be the number 1.
You saw my backup. You saw my backup quarterback. My number 4.
All right.
Who'd you take?
Baltimore's own Joe Flacco.
Oh wow!
Stop. All right, let's have a look at the final results.
You know Richardson's gonna get hurt.
Y'all still
all right. So everybody picked their final squad.
Yep.
Except GQ got one more to go.
Got one more,
and then we can start talking about our picks.
And I'm gonna do this.
Are you ready for Notre Dame, Florida State later this year?
I'm about to do it for the Vine.
Notre Dame, Florida State. I don't know. After that first game with Florida State, I don't know. They need to show me something Monday night. Who they
play on Monday?
We play Boston College. We lost a lot, and I wish all offseason I wanted us to get Cam Ward. We saw how good Cam Ward was last night.
Miami is tough.
Yeah. I wanted us to get Cam Ward, but Cam Ward, for whatever reason, would have rather went to Miami than go to Florida State.
I think the
come on, finish the story, bruh.
The Heisman is going to be between Ward, Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders, and
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, of course, and then what's the other quarterback?
Manny. Amen.
The draft is complete.
You took Pearsall, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Man.
That's it.
For sure, y'all number 3, without question.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like number 3.
I don't know. No, because
it'll be our 4.
I got him beaten out with Juwan Jennings. I feel like he will beat out Juwan Jennings.
I don't think he's going to beat out Juwan Jennings. Not this year.
Listen,
and then you got to worry. And then you got to worry about Cowing
and Mike Conley.
Yeah,
Mike Conley's going off right now for us.
Yeah,
I'm not worried. I like Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of weapons. But I tell you what,
Ricky Pearsall.
next year, next year, Ricky Pearsall may be a big factor after we trade Debo.
I will not be disappointed this year with Ricky Pearsall. Trust me.
Because you're not going to start him. Because you're not going to put him in your starting lineup.
Well, it was never my intention to start the guy.
All right, so let's go over our picks. Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
All right, let me look at my picks. Mine.
Come on, Kyle Shanahan's.
Boulevard,
McDonald's Wi-Fi, please.
Huh?
Boulevard. Put your GQ's team on the screen.
All right.
Are we on my team? Oh, you know what? We on my team. Go back. Yeah, we know what. Yes, go to GQ. Let's look at his team. We got Jalen Hurts, Caleb, Devonta Smith, Tank Dell, David Montgomery, Najee, Travis Kelce, Sam Laporta. So you went double tight end. Chase Brown, Dalton Schultz, triple tight end. Jamison Williams, Bo Nix on the bench, Gabe Davis, Josh Downs, Ben Sinnott, Braylon Allen, Ricky Pearsall.
Ugh.
Yo said all right, so what was your thought process as the draft was going along?
So I knew I had to get my guy Jalen Hurts. I gotta get him. And then I gotta go after players I know gonna get targets. So that's why I was looking at Devontae and Tank Dell. And then I know when I look at I gotta get running backs. And I'm looking at all these teams. A lot of these teams like to go to a 1-2 punch, so I could either get one or the other. Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't on the board, so I grabbed Montgomery. I knew that I had both Najee and Warren. Like last season, I ran with both of them, and they didn't do me no wrong. So I said, well, I mess with the process. If I can't get both, I'll get one of them at least. And as far as Chase Brown blew up last year. He may not have the same game, but I feel like he's gonna do something, especially with Mixon going.
He is the backup, Chase Brown.
But he'll do something. And then with Travis Kelce, Travis Kelce gonna get his reps, and Sam Laporta, he gonna get his reps. So I ain't feel like I was doing no wrong by going out there and getting people I know gonna get reps. And I think that's what it is. That's what it's about. It's about getting those reps. People gonna get the catches, get those targets. Now with my bench, I was just trying to get whatever best available in my opinion. And like the projection, like I said, my Ben Sinnott. The reason I got Ben Sinnott is because I know for a fact that Zach Ertz is not who he used to be.
At all.
A lot.
At all.
Like in Arizona, they set him down for McBride. And now they probably going to do the same thing with Sinnott. I got faith in that. Braylon Allen, he backing up Bryce Hall, whatever his name is.
Bryce, yeah.
He not going to get, Bryce Hall not going to get all the reps. So, I needed another running back, and I feel like Braylon Allen going to show us something. A big body, and I like big body running backs. And then Ricky Pearsall.
GQ say you like them thick.
Them pogs.
No about it. With the stretch marks in the belly,
All right, let's go to my team. Let's go to my team. I'm gonna run through my team real quick. Let's go to my team.
Give me a second. We up the board. International cons.
All right. Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, DK Metcalf, T. Higgins, CMC. Scroll down. Hold on, go back up.
Yeah, hold on, my bad.
Yeah. CMC, Rashad White, Jake Ferguson, James Conner, Jonathan Brooks, Lad McConkey, Trey Benson, Baker Mayfield, Jacoby Myers, Jordan Mason, Jalen Pope,
like that one.
Jalen McMillan, Luke McCaffrey. Yep. All right. So
Yeah.
So with my team, of course, you know, this is a 2 quarterback league. Quarterbacks score the highest points in this league. They score very high. So I wanted to grab 2 quarterbacks that I knew that were in high volume offenses. You know, they pass the ball more than they run. So the Chiefs pass the ball more than they run, even though they got a really good running back and they can run the ball. Pat Mahomes is by far the best quarterback in the league. So
absolutely,
whatever he had a down year last year. I don't expect that to happen again because his weapons improved this year. So I expect him to be back at his high volume. Joe Burrow, I expect Joe Burrow to be Joe Burrow this year. As long as he doesn't get hurt, Joe Burrow is going to put up Joe Burrow-like numbers. DK Metcalf, that was, I believe, my first wide receiver taken off the board. He's number 1 on his team. So I like to go, if I'm going to grab a wide receiver, I would like to go for the number 1 guy. So DK Metcalf, he's going to get targets. I expect Seattle to be in quite a few shootouts this year while they try to figure out their defense. So DK, guy I'm going for. Higgins isn't the number 1 on his team, but he's in a high volume offense, and Higgins always gets his targets, and that's a stack with Burrow. Like that. Of course, CMC. Thank you, Jason, for taking Lamar number 1 and leaving me with CMC. I am grateful. So
number 1 player on the board in every league.
In every league, number 1 player on the board. As long as CMC is on the field, he is going to be the number 1 player outside of a quarterback in fantasy football. Then I went and got Rachaad White. Rachaad White is very slept on. Rachaad White is almost Alvin Kamara-like. He's going to get touches. He's going to get a lot of touches with the ball. He's going to run the ball. He's going to get a lot of catches. This is a PPR league. Catches matter. So got to take that guy.
Last season.
Ferguson, he's the number 2 option in Dallas. Outside of CeeDee Lamb, Ferguson is going to get all the looks. Conner, I like James Conner. James Conner is a very slept on running back. He's slept on every year, and it's mainly because he gets hurt a lot. But when he's on the field, he produces. So what I don't expect James Conner to finish the year, but what James Conner is going to give me is while he's on the field, he's going to help me win games, which is the reason why I took Trey Benson. Trey Benson, I feel like, is going to be the guy that's going to take over. I don't think James Conner is going to be on that team next year. I believe Benson is going to get all the work. I'm a Florida State guy. I watched Benson in college. Benson is phenomenal. He's a phenomenal athlete. He's a phenomenal quarterback. He's fast. And he takes a lot of hits. He can take hits. Benson is like Deebo Samuels if Deebo Samuels were a running back, but faster. But fast. I got Brooks. Brooks is going to be the number 1 running back once he gets on the field for the Panthers. The Panthers have upgraded their offensive line this year. They upgraded the weapons around Bryce Young. So I don't see where teams can really just key in on the run. They can't just really put 9 in a box to stop the run. You have to respect Deontay Johnson. You have to respect Thielen a little bit. You have to respect Leggett. You have to respect these guys. You got to put, even if you're not doubling them, you got to put somebody on them.
We're about to get booted out of this room.
Okay. Lad McConkey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lad McConkey. All the targets have been vacated in LA.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, even though I feel like Justin Herbert's overrated, he's still a good quarterback. He's still going to throw the ball. He's still going to get the ball to his players. So I feel like a lot of those targets that Keenan Allen was getting last year, a lot of those are going to go to Lad McConkey. And I feel like Lad McConkey could be he could be the Cooper Kupp for the Chargers. And I feel like this may be the last year. This may be the last year that we get Ladd McConkey this late. If he shows out, this year, I feel like Ladd McConkey is going to end up being a top 4 or 5 round pick next year. Hold up. Now let me go to my team. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Who else did I get? I got Jacoby Myers.
Stop. Hold on. What are the grades real quick?
Oh, wait. They're up over. Damn.
They're right there. Yeah. I got an A+.
Ooh, I got a D+. Good.
Right? You don't want high grades.
They gave you the D.
All
right, go back to my team.
Eagles got a D. Got a D+. Yeah. All right.
Go back to my team.
Somebody get an F?
I just think acting stupid stuff. Acting stupid. Call me tits. All right. Here we go.
All right. I got Baker Mayfield back up. He's a good player as long as you have weapons around him, and that he does in Tampa Bay. I hopefully only had to play Baker Mayfield twice this year, hopefully. But even if I have to play him more, I'm comfortable with the fact that, you know, he has Mike Evans down there, he has Rashad White, and he has other players. You know, Godwin's still there. McMillan is showing out this year. So McMillan could start the year as the 3, and he could move up to the number 2, surpassing Godwin, because Godwin really has not been the same since he tore that. He tore his ACL? Was it an ACL? Was it Achilles?
ACL.
Either or. It's whatever injury he had, he hasn't really been the same since then. So McMillan can definitely come up and take that number 2 spot. I got Jacoby Myers because Jacoby Myers, all he does is catch the ball. That's all he does. He was a perfect weapon for Jimmy Garoppolo last year because all Jimmy Garoppolo can do is throw the 5-yard slant and hope somebody can break out. But Jacoby Myers, he's a perfect catch. Just catch a 5-yard slant, get a quick first down. He's perfect for that. And I feel like with Gardner Minshew can feed him a little bit, you know. So I got him for that. I got Mason because if you get CMC, even though CMC's been relatively healthy the last few years, you still had to take CMC's back up because you just don't know. I got Jalen Polk because I feel like somebody has to catch the passes in New England. Somebody has to catch the ball.
Yes, Mario Douglas.
It ain't Juju.
It ain't Juju.
Well, he's in Kansas City now.
Right. Lucky City. That's a hell of an upgrade.
Right. I got McMillan for all the reasons I said earlier. You know, he could easily not easily, but he could take over that number 2 position in Tampa Bay this year, being opposite of Mike Evans. And I got Luke McCaffrey because, you know, that was a dart, last second dart. Luke McCaffrey.
Because you wanted to have both the brothers on the same team. Stop lying to people.
Nah, I like Luke McCaffrey. I wanted the 49ers to draft him. You know, I like Luke McCaffrey. I feel like for the same reasons I like Ladd McConkey are the same reasons why I like Luke McCaffrey. Like he could turn into an Edelman type player.
He's going to be the reason. Wait, who's the number 2 in Washington?
We don't know yet. He could be the number 2. They got rid of Dotson. They got rid of Jahad Dotson.
No. They got Diami Brown still, don't they?
Yeah. But so I don't think he's a number 2.
He's gonna be number 2.
I'm checking.
Number 2. McCaffrey's gonna be the reason why Ertz and Steno don't get that much play time. That's what's gonna happen.
Zacchaeus. McLaurin, Zacchaeus, and Brown are the top three.
Who?
Alameda Zacchaeus. He was in Philly last year.
Please. He ain't do nothing. He was in Atlanta.
He didn't do shit last year. He's no. So.
It's gonna end up being Diami Brown, McLaurin, and McCaffrey, and one of the tight ends, possibly Stenoy. That's gonna be the final receiving.
Noah Brown too. They got Noah Brown the other day after the Texans cut him.
But he's in. That's just insurance policy.
I like Noah Brown though. Noah Brown, when he's on the field, he cooks.
Unlike Brandon Cooks, who
he
can't
does
cook.
This thing.
All right, Boulevard.
We've had so much hype on ball. Oh, me?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, let's find my squad. Whatever their names is. 3 times dope because I'm the greatest man alive.
He be coming up with all these. His fantasy football names usually are old school hip hop acts that only a few of us know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
He just changed his name to Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah, shout out to Fat Man Scoop. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop.
Brock Purdy because he has weapons everywhere.
Everywhere.
So, I mean, he's got nothing but opportunity. He's in a great system. He gets numbers. Look at that, 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns last season. If I can get that, I'll be happy with that. With 650 points in fantasy out of my quarterback, yeah, I'm fine with that. If I can get that out of Deshaun, hell, I'm in playoff contention. I mean, but I'm mostly hoping for a rebound back to the top 5 version of Deshaun Watson that used to be in Houston. I'm hoping. I mean, I'd be happy if he shows anything like any bit of what he used to be and doesn't just destroy the team. I'll be happy. So just don't fuck me over. Don't throw a lot of picks. Don't give me a lot of negatives. I'm fine with Deshaun. I know what he's capable of at his best. Hookah got targets. Hookah got a lot of targets last year. That's reason enough for me to take him. They like to throw the ball down there on the Rams with McVay. They like to throw the ball a lot, and he's just sharing it with Kupp. So it's his offense. Diggs, I don't really know what's going on there. I don't know how much of a difference he's going to make, how many targets he's going to see per game. But I know he's the number 1 option, and they like to throw the ball down there. So that works. Henry?
I think he's going to be the number 2 option behind Nico, but he'll probably be like that first down guy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. As long as he gives me 120 targets, I'm good with that. I mean, if he can pull 100 catches for me, I'm happy.
As long as he's not on the sideline bitching, we're good.
Yes. Derrick Henry, who's he really fighting for minutes? I mean, for reps. All they got to do is give it to him. He'll go up the middle. Get
his knees.
Hey, that's true. I know he's an easy pick because he's going to get the goal line carries and he's going to get 20 plus a game when he's healthy, 20 plus carries. So I'm good with him. Devon Kane, Shane, whatever the fuck I can never say.
Devon A-Chain.
A-Train. All right. A-Train can.
A-Train from the 7.
Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, his competition is Mostert. Mostert's nice, but he's getting older, so it's his backfield. It's his opportunity to take dominance in the backfield. And I'm expecting him to do that. I'm expecting him to get more catches out of the backfield this year. So, I mean, I could see him being a top 5 running back this season in that offense. Chance, I don't know. I needed a tight end. I could have went up. There was a couple people on the board. I just seen that He was there and I took him. Nothing special. You can see nobody else really wanted him either. So he may not even make it to week 1. DeAndre Swift, it's a good offense. He's got opportunity. It could be a good offense. Yeah, he's got opportunity to produce in that offense. I know he's not going to be anything special, but at that position, I need about 12 points a game out of these 4, basically 48 to 50 a game. So I can get that out of this combination. I have high hopes for Tyjae Spears. If this dude does what he did last year, maybe a little more chemistry with Trevor Lawrence, sunshine, as it were, I'm good. I'll be good with that. Tyjae Spears, as I said, I got high hopes for. I'm pretty sure Devin Singletary is like the best option outside of Neighbors in New York. And Rashid Shaheed, he got 15 yards per catch last season. So if he can do that again, good Lord. I'm fine with that. And he was 5 targets a game, but opportunity there for that to go up because they're going to be losing in every game in New Orleans. Bryce Young, just the last one there. Last one of any hope that it was on the board. Rashad Bateman, he was there also. I don't know who the number 1 in Baltimore is. I don't know where he stands.
Flowers.
And I don't know what that offense is even going to look like as far as throwing the ball, but
I feel like it's going to be
Andrews,
Flowers, and Likely. If they're smart, they will run 2 tight end sets this year because Likely showed last year when Andrews got hurt that he can be a tight end 1. If they're smart, they would run a 2 tight end set.
That is where their strength is, especially they got Henry in the backfield too. And run that shit. Down that shit, B.
Yeah, I would run that same offense that
21 personnel
New England was running.
Mm-hmm. 21 that line of scrimmage up.
And they got a good fullback in Patrick Ricard. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
Cade Otton got his fair share of targets last season. Seemed like him and what's his face, Baker Mayfield had good chemistry. I expect more the same. Shipley, third down back, catches out the backfield, probably going to line up in the slot. He's going to get a lot of catches. Catches out of running back, that's good shit. So, the opportunity there. Plus, he's backing up Saquon, and Saquon might miss, give or take, 4 games. So, Shipley, that's banking on hope and potential in the offense. Quentin Johnson, I just want to see where with his talent, what he can do under Harbaugh. I'm assuming they can make some noise together. Him, Harbaugh, and Herbert. I like that possibility.
Is Shipley the kid from Clemson?
Yes.
And he was good last year.
Yeah, I got hope for him. Quentin Johnson, like I said, I'm hoping he can be more of a focal point in the offense this year. Get more attention, more design plays for his skill set. And that's my team. Yeah.
All right, GI, let's go over your team.
Let me find it. I keep forgetting which McGiblets. That is hilarious.
It's the McGiblets.
All right. Come on, work with me that time. Come on.
There's not much to say about my first pick, Bijan Robinson. That should be self-explanatory right there because he is the future of the NFL when it comes to what McCaffrey does.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a given.
Mm-hmm.
My second pick was Gibbs. I needed another legit running back, and I usually listen to some people when they say always go running back in fantasy draft because you can't go wrong with 2 studs at the top of your list. Plus, they're playing that Thunder and Lightning, but he's the Lightning and Montgomery's the Thunder. So I'm good. They just need to give him the ball a little bit more because last year he killed me. We're not getting the ball a lot in the red zone area.
For Gibbs or
Yeah.
Robinson?
Not good.
Yeah.
Bijan should be good this year because he don't have Arthur Smith as his coach. I ain't worried about that.
He got Allgaier cutting into his shit, but I hope he don't do it much.
No, Algier shouldn't cut into him a lot. Jaden Daniels, well, I needed the best available quarterback. He was one of the best available quarterbacks left. And I think he's gonna have a spectacular rookie season. I think that they Adam Peters built a great offensive team around him, and bringing in Austin Eckler and McCaffrey and Stenoy. That team's in Ertz. That team's gonna be very stacked for the future. BA, I just need him to do what he needs to do. He got his money. Now he needs to ball out. Absolutely ball out for us. Cooper Kupp, second year removed from ACL surgery, so he should be 10 times better now. James, stop making moves. Stop making moves. I'm watching you. You think you slick. Yeah, like I said,
Cooper Kupp. Doing that shit already?
No, not in our league. He's doing it in our sleeper league.
I was about to say, the party ain't even cold yet.
No, I just made a move in the sleeper league, and sleeper will alert. Sleeper will alert everybody when you can't even make a sneaky move. A sleeper will alert.
No, you can't even.
I just picked up Frank Gore Jr. Nothing major.
Oh, damn!
I'm gonna go in there and then put him on my traffic squad. But like I said, Cooper Kupp, a second year removed from the surgery, he'll probably go back to being the number one on that team. My number one tight end is hurt, so I needed a decent backup, and I picked up Jonnu Smith and Isaiah Likely. So I'll start Jonnu Smith for right now because I don't know how that Isaiah Likely move is going to be for game one against Kansas City. Right. We have no idea what Baltimore's going to do, honestly. Kenneth Walker, again, self-explanatory. Seattle loves to run the ball. They got a defensive coach. You know he's gonna run the ball on people's throats. I just need him to stay healthy. But Dunze, come on. He got studs in front of him, Moore and Allen. So he's gonna be the outside, he's gonna be the X receiver or the Z receiver opposite Moore. So he's gonna coverage. That's going to be a lot of one-on-one all day for him. And Xavier Worthy, I'm just hoping that Rashee Rice doesn't get suspended right away. It'll be him and Rashee Rice eating until Hollywood Brown comes back.
Man, I can't wait to see him in that offense.
That's going to be a track star team right there. Oh. When Kansas City plays Miami, can you imagine that game?
I can wait.
Yeah, I mean,
for my fantasy team, nah, but I can wait.
Well, listen, we're gonna see it right away because Hollywood ain't playing game one, and Rashee Rice, because his case is still pending, he's Rice and it'll be Rice, Worthy, and Juju game one, and whoever the other 5th, 6th receivers are, God knows, because that team is always 50-50. Demario Douglas, you saw what he did last year. And I think he's the possibly number one receiver in New England.
Could be.
What's his name still hurt too? Kendrick Bourne?
Yeah, Bourne's still hurt. He tore his ACL.
Still hurt. Polk is a rookie. So I think Douglas is their number one. I think Blake Corum is going to be the
according to ESPN, sorry to cut you off. It's
good.
Horns out, and so it's Douglas, Polk, and KJ Osborne.
Oh yeah, KJ Osborne from Vikings.
KJ Osborne.
He'll be their number 2.
That might be a sleeper. That might be a sleeper right there.
He might be their number 2, definitely. Then Blake Corum, I think he can end up being the number 1 running back to end the year for the Rams because the way Kyron Williams gets hurt. And he should be able to take the hits that a bulky running back like him does, even though he's short at 5'8", 2 and change. But he's fast and he can do the damn thing. Gardner Minshew, I just needed a reliable bench for 1 week, maybe 2 at the most. So I'm not mad with Gardner Minshew. Who I got after Minshew? Jalen Wright.
Isaiah Likely, you bastard.
No, I already spoke about Likely. I think Likely is a good backup to have to Hawkinson, and I could start both of them later on in the year when Baltimore's on and running. So I think if Baltimore, like I was saying, a Baltimore fan this week, if Baltimore doesn't win this first game of the season, they can have a 13-win season. It doesn't mean nothing to me if they can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs. They have to beat the Chiefs game one. They have to, prove themselves. Say, this is my time.
I mean, that don't mean nothing. Beating the Chiefs the first game of the season really don't mean anything.
It gave Detroit a lot of momentum last year.
It gave Detroit a lot of momentum just to get their ass beat in the NFC Championship game by the 49ers.
Yes, we know. Listen, I'm just saying, I'm going by momentum. Beating the Chiefs gives you momentum to start the season. You want to put them down, bury them. Jalen Wright, in about 2 years, is going to be him and A-Chain all day. I think Jeff Wilson's already done. He may be good.
Mostert got a couple. Mostert may make it through the year.
Exactly.
But Mostert's always hurt. Last year was the first time he's ever played a whole season. So.
And Flacco, I just got as an insurance policy just in case anything happens to Rodgers or Daniels. Because at the end of the day, we all know I love Anthony Richardson, but that kid, he look what happened last year. Two or three hits, he was gone half the season.
And then Hawkinson.
Well, I already spoke about Hawkinson. I said that's my starter. I'm not stressed about him. I'm just he's on pup right now. So when he comes back,
we all know Hawkinson what Hawkinson's going to do. We all know that this Hawkinson.
It's gonna be him and JJ all day with Jordan Addison sprinkled in.
I'm looking at GI's team and I'm seeing like at least 3 guys that he sniped me on, bastard.
Douglas Likely and was it Douglas Likely and maybe a Dunze? No, it was Worthy.
Yeah, it was Worthy, Likely, and Hawkinson.
Oh, so 4.
Yeah, and Demario Douglas. I forgot about that. So how you guys feeling about your drafts?
I'm confident as hell. I wasn't at first, but the more I looked at it, it's perfect. It's exactly what I need to win. I'll get the points from where I need them from. I'll clear 200 most weeks, so I'm good.
I'm not stressing about no defense and no damn kicker, so I'm good. Got to
right.
You plug and play properly.
I'm ready to.
Another one of these.
I'm ready to prove everybody wrong. I'm about to get one of those this year too.
You're actually gonna win in the playoffs this year?
Not in fantasy. I'm probably gonna lose in fantasy, but I'm gonna get one in real life though.
Oh, that's right. You're the GM.
Yeah. As soon as you get that team organized,
listen.
Our people don't even know what position they're supposed to be playing.
It ain't my fault.
It's just a disaster.
I just brought in a bunch of talent, like I did here. People don't know what they got until you get it. You know what I mean?
He's gonna be walking around playing 50 Cent all day now.
Ricky
Cent. I'm a really mean nothing.
Ricky Cent, mini men.
But does that mean that Ricky Pearsall can say the N-word now?
No, he cannot say the N-word. No. Getting shot doesn't give you an N-word pass. I'm sorry.
Maybe one on the DL.
Even though Ricky Pearsall probably could pass for a light skin, like people thought Dan Rue, because Ricky Pearsall does look like Dan Rue. So people thought Dan was a light skinned dude. So
Ricky Pearsall like John B.
Yeah, all them with the beard.